like it should be automatically like logged in. So.
Yes, you're not the only one that has these issues, which is why I'm like, I just might need to, reboot it, start something else, because it's just an ongoing thing. People say they can't log in, or of course they go to just the one without the prefix on there. They just type it in because that's what they're used to. All right, representing Romancing the Stones. I love it with the playmat.
Yeah, I've got I've got all of my stamped cards I can find in my decks too. So
love it.
You want to do odd even or something?
If you're good to do rock paper scissors, yeah.
Okay, yeah, rock paper scissors is good.
I will flip over a rock, and would you like 1 or 2?
2.
All right, 2 right here. Paper, so you will go ahead.
Yeah, I'll take
beat my rock. Sounds good. You can always cut middle on top. Okay. So the land destruction deck against the Gush deck.
But it's on the flip side, it's also like a 18 land deck. So
that is true.
I'm gonna roll again.
And if worse comes to worse, I can just beat you with elephants.
Elephants are pretty strong. I have played them in both of my other matches so far. So
nice.
All right, I'll keep this one.
All right, I'll keep as well.
I got to put something on the bottom. Hold on. I'm gonna regret any of these. I guess we'll do this. All right, you good?
Yep, lead us off.
Mox Diamond, I'll discard a City of Brass.
Okay.
Island, I'll play a Quirion Dryad.
There you go.
Go ahead.
All right, I will draw. I'm going to fetch with Foothills, grab a forest into a wild growth, and then I'll pass.
You got it. Intent. Draw. I will attack for 1.
All right, I'm at 18.
Go ahead.
Tap and draw. And the beats will commence with the first elephant.
You got it.
All right. And then I'll pass to you.
End of turn, I'll plow the elephant.
Yep.
Trigger Dryad.
Okay.
Untap. Draw. I'm going to make 2 blue mana, alternate cast Gush.
Sure.
Trigger.
Yep. Try gets big.
2. I'll use that 2 mana to cast an AK.
Okay.
Draw 1. Or trigger, draw 1.
Seems good.
Play an island, swing for 4.
All right, this is like the dream.
Yeah, this is definitely the dream start. Yeah, go ahead.
All right, untap. Draw. All right, cards in your hand.
4, and you know one of them is an island.
Yep. My options here don't look great, but we are going to go ahead, play Baloth.
I'll go ahead and counterspell and trigger.
Yep. Seems good. Past you.
I'm going to cast Portent, target me.
Okay.
And trigger. I'll leave it there. I'll play an island. I'll attack for 6.
Yep, I'm at 11.
11? I had you taking 1 from... oh, I missed the plow. That's what I'm missing. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, you're good. All right, I will pass, and on your upkeep, I'll draw.
Yep.
And also on your upkeep, before you go to draw, I'm going to ice your land with the wild growth on it. And trigger.
Oof. I will go ahead, yep. Get that tapped, and then draw for turn.
Draw.
Yeah, we'll go ahead, play Foothills. I'll fetch to 10. Grab that. Guess that doesn't matter too much because I'm just going to play out a wall and then pass.
Yep. I'll swing for 7.
I'm going to take the 7.
Which is 3.
Mm-hmm.
I'll play Quirion Dryad.
Okay, pretty good.
Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. So we're going to do Snow Forest. 2, 3, 4. Play Baloth.
I'm going to alternate cast Foil, pitching Island, City of Brass. Trigger.
Yep. All right. And I'll go ahead, tap that. Might as well play something here. Thermokarst, one of your islands.
Sure.
And then I'll pass.
Tap. Draw. I'll swing with both.
Chump the big one.
All right, you go to 1.
Yep.
I'll play an island. Go ahead.
Tap. Yep, I can flashback call to her, but that's it. I just got a couple Winter's Grass right there. Let's go on to game 2.
All right, if I can just draw like this with Gro-A-Tog every game, I think it's the best deck in the format.
That was pretty impressive. Let me see if I can get my focus better here. All right, that looks a little better. Okay.
Is this your first match, or have you played any others?
So I played 2 others so far.
Okay. Yeah. Same. I've just played 2 against Gabe.
Mm-hmm. Or maybe I'm thinking something else. I think it's just 1 other so far.
Okay. You've got a lot of stuff going on right now. You're running multiple events.
I know it. A lot of yeah.
Are you running 3 events right now? You're running like the Fall Brawl, the Double Elim, and this.
Fall Brawl is Hoip, so that's what he's doing.
Okay.
And I take up like the double elimination, and then planning something for in person to get together beginning of November, but that's a little bit different. It's just those ones are easy. Yeah, I was trying to think about how to sideboard for this one, and I think this is what I want to do. Those out. I think. Yeah, I think we go with this. And middle is always good.
The stream thought that you were just going to play Terra Oath with this.
Yeah, I saw that. I mean, I would have rejected that if anyone had submitted it, because I specifically did not include like another version of Terra Oath.
Right.
Just because the crossovers so much. There's like 40 of the same cards.
Right.
And then I mean, they play out a little bit differently, that green red versus green white, but for the most part, like you can see 80% of the same play patterns.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's a bigger difference between green white and green red than there is between mono green and and green red.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so it's kind of a balance of like not trying to include too much of the same stuff, but you also want to include the pillars,
Right. Yeah. Like how many Dreadnought decks?
How many Knot decks? How many survival decks? That type of
Right.
thing. How many Oath decks?
Yeah, there's a lot of categories that have become survival decks. Like,
yeah.
I have Allurin and Life, and like I was looking at recent lists, and those are all survival decks lately. It's like,
Yep.
Okay.
Turns out it's pretty good. Well, I'll be on the play here. This is a hand. I'm going to keep it.
I'll also keep it.
All right, I'm going to start off with a Foothills for a forest and a bird. And then I'll pass.
So, island. Gonna Mox Pitch Island.
Okay.
I'll play Meddling Mage.
Okay.
I'll name Call the Herd.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'll untap and draw. I'll get another forest and play Wall Roots.
You got
And then I'll pass to you.
Okay. We have Flooded Strand.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to play Portent target me.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll pass.
Okay. Untap.
On your upkeep, I'll draw a card.
Mm-hmm. I'll draw for turn.
Yep.
Well, I keep drawing mana, so let's play Wall Roots.
Got it.
And I'll pass to you.
An Eternal Fetch.
Yep.
Go to 19. I'm going to get another island. Oh, wait, still in the turn. I'll cast 8K.
Okay, you got it.
Untap. I'll Portent target me.
Okay.
I'm going to shuffle.
All right.
You have how many cards in hand?
I have 4.
Play another Meddling Mage.
All right. Sounds good.
Just name Ravenous Baloth.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I will draw. Red. Earthquake for 2.
Oh. Yeah.
All right. We're both at 17. I'll then play Wasteland, and I'll make green with both of these and play a call.
You got it.
All right. Pass the turn.
I'll cast 8K for 2.
You got it.
I'll alternate cast Gush.
Okay.
Play an island. Pass to you.
All right. Let's rumble on in for 3.
Take 3, go to 14.
Can play another Wasteland, and then I'll go ahead flashback call the herd.
I'm gonna play this losing battle and counterspell it.
All right. It is exiled. All right, I'll pass with 2 in hand.
What's that? Draw. I'll play a Portent, target me.
Okay.
Gonna shuffle.
Mhm.
I will play an island and pass to you. Your upkeep, I'll
Untap.
draw.
I'll draw for turn. And I'll come in for 3.
Go to 11.
And then post-combat, I'll play Baloth.
Counterspell.
Okay. And I'll pass the turn.
Play Dryad.
Okay.
I'll play an Opt. Trigger.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Put that on bottom. Draw. Pass to you.
All right, draw for turn. Coming for 3.
I'll go to 8.
Earthquake for 2.
Yep.
And then I will naturalize your Mox.
Yep.
And pass you.
I'll Opt.
Okay.
I'll leave it there. Draw. Make a blue mana. Alternate cast Gush.
Okay.
An island. I'll play Mox Diamond, pitch an island.
Okay.
Oh. Give me a second.
Mm-hmm.
Make green. Use my floating blue. Play Dryad.
Okay. Dryad's good.
And I'm go ahead and cast another Opt.
Okay.
Trigger. Bottom it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Go ahead.
All right. Let's draw for turn. And come in for 3.
Let's go to 3.
Masticore.
You got it.
And with that, I will pass you.
What's up? Draw. Play Flooded Strand. I'm gonna plow Masticore. Trigger.
Yep. Seems good. I'm at 19.
I'll fetch.
Yep.
2. To the plains. Play Meddling Mage, trigger.
All right. Yep.
I'll then call the herd. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. Earthquake off the top. It is not an earthquake.
Got 1 left in your 75, so I'm just banking on that.
Just
that
1
being,
left.
being in the bottom few cards.
Well, I've been afraid of Psychatog this entire time. I mean, you're just like drawing. You must be huge by now. I will go ahead and pass the turn. Yeah, the plow and the Masticore, that was pretty timely.
Yeah, for sure. Guess it's not time to start attacking yet. Go ahead.
All right. I'll draw. All right, I will. Yeah, I'm gonna play out a bird. I'll pass.
I'll pass.
Okay. I will draw. Well, I'll play Sylvan.
That resolves.
All right, I'll pass you.
Go to my turn. Draw. I'll attack with Dryad.
I'll block with the bird.
Yep. Pass to you.
Untap. Sylvan. I'm going to pay 4. Take these, that on top. I'm going to Thermokarst targeting your plains.
In response, I will plow your elephant.
Okay.
Trigger.
Elephant is plowed. 18. I'll then play forest, play bird, and pass to you.
Thank you. Right, untap. Draw. Big 2, I'll play Tsabo's Web.
Okay.
Draw card.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go ahead and swing with the Dryad.
I'll block with the bird.
You got it. Go ahead.
All right, untap, but not you, Wasteland. You are in jail. All right, I'll draw 2.
Yep.
Let's see. Play wall.
You got it.
And I will pass the turn.
Play Tsabo's Web.
All right.
Okay. I'll swing for 5.
All right. I'll block with the wall.
Yep. I'll play a Mox Diamond, which is City of Brass.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm struggling with what to do. You have, can I see your graveyard? I'm sorry.
Yeah, of course. So 2 Birds of Paradise, 1 Wall of Roots. There's a Naturalize, 2 Earthquakes, Ravenous Baloth, and 2 Wooded Foothills. Those are the main things. And then there's Masticore and Call the Herd in Exile.
Yeah. I'm just going to alternate cast Gush trigger.
Okay.
Play an island. Play Quirion Dryad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to fire one at your birds, one at you.
Okay. I'm at 13.
That triggers.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Untap. Sylvan. Draw 1.
Yep.
Green. Play Masticore.
Yep, you got Masticore.
I'm going to play Wasteland, and I am going to pass to you.
Into that. Play an island. Play a Psychatog, trigger.
Yep.
Go ahead and swing for 8.
I'm going to block with Masticore.
Sure.
And then I would like pay 1/1 and regenerate Masticore.
You got it. That's you.
Untap. Upkeep. To Masticore, we will discard Call the Herd. And then Sylvan. Draw that one. I'm going to shoot Meddling Mage.
You got it.
I'm going to shoot Meddling Mage.
You got it.
And I'll pass with 1.
10. I'll go to combat.
Yep.
I'll attack with these two. Do you want a count of my graveyard?
So it's all right. So Masticore on Psychatog, and then Wall Roots on the Dryad.
All right. I'm going to pump Psychatog once. Okay. I'm going to pump Psychatog again, make him a 3/4. And then I will pump him again, making him a 4/5.
I will go ahead, activate Wall Roots, regenerate Masticore.
You got it.
Go to damage?
Yep.
All right.
Go ahead.
Untap. Discard a Masticore.
Yep.
Sylvan. Take 1. Shoot Dryad.
This one? The
Untap Dryad.
Yep. You got it.
Shoot Dryad.
You got it.
Karplusan, shoot Dryad.
You got it. Wow, I played that very poorly. Okay, you got it. I have no spells I can cast to protect my Dryad.
That was just good, clean magic all the way around.
Oh man, I guess I couldn't attack with both was the problem. Did not do the math on my Dryad dying because the only spell in my hand was a Counterspell and 2 land. I just had Counterspell and 2 lands in my hand.
Okay.
So
I had nothing for so long, but
feel dumb. All right.
But I would have, even if I couldn't have shot him for the win, I could have played out Call the Herd that turn and had more chump blocks. I'd still have the wall of chump and regenerate Masticore on the next turn.
Right. Yeah. I mean, the game would go on quite a bit longer if I don't attack with both creatures there, but yeah, I think I have to just attack with a lot of them.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely had your advantage right there. I was favored early, then you made your comeback, and then I started to, Sylvan, of course, allowed me to see cards. It turns out being able to see more cards is a good thing in Magic.
Yeah, and I was really struggling on whether or not to fire that birds because I knew you didn't have another red source at the moment. And I knew I was just dead to a top deck earthquake.
Yep.
But yeah.
Yeah, well, I kept the opener with 2 birds in hand. I didn't play out my second birds for a long time just to play around fire because I really didn't need the second birds with all the mana that I had. It's just okay, I'll never play into the 2 for 1 if I don't have to.
I'll take the clay.
Seems good.
Yeah, I'll try this.
Yeah, this is a triple Wasteland hand. That's going back. No colored sources. Otherwise, they're like everything I liked.
Yeah, these games have not been about land destruction. They've been about combat.
Oh yeah. And that's one of the reasons why, like, you know, this version of the deck, I think, you know, still has legs. One is it kind of features a more budget version of you know, the pawns of builds, because so many people will be like, hey, you know, how do I build green red oath without Mox Diamonds? And
Right.
the answer is you really don't. But this is a much easier build to put together. All right, I've got my 6.
Okay. I'll play a Flooded Strand and pass.
All right, draw. And let's start out with a bird.
You got a bird.
And past you.
Play City Brass. I'll fetch.
Mm-hmm.
15. An island.
Oh man, I'm unfocused again. 1 second. Sorry, viewers at home. And you can keep on playing. I'm
gonna go ahead and
trying to
play a Dryad and take another damage from City Brass.
Okay.
I'll pass to you.
I will tap, draw. Karplusan, tap for green. I'm going to Thermokarst your island.
I'll Daze it.
Ah! You only run 2 of those. Yep, I will pass the turn.
Tap. The island. Take 1. 17. Play Meddling Mage.
Okay, Meddling Mage is good.
Trigger. Going to name. Call it a herd. Go ahead.
Draw.
Foregoing my combat step for no reason.
If you want to attack, go for it.
No, that's fine. It's fine.
Well, I'm going to Wasteland the City of Brass.
Yeah.
And I'll play a wall and pass. Finally, 3 games, we're seeing some land destruction.
I'll play an opt trigger.
Yep.
I don't think so. An island.
Mm-hmm.
I'll see with both.
All right, I'll block on the Dryad with the wall.
I'll play opt.
Yep. All right, go damage. Yeah.
Bottom that.
Yeah, well, we'll resolve opt first.
All right, go ahead. Damage is fine.
Yeah, 18. I'll draw.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah. Foothills, fetch, 17.
Yep.
And I would like to play Masticore.
got a Masticore.
And I'll pass to you.
And Portent target. I'll target me. Trigger.
Okay.
We'll leave him there. Play Undiscovered Paradise. And I'll swing for 6.
Okay, I'll take 6. I'm at 11.
Pass. I'll draw on your upkeep.
Yep. And so that resolves first, then go to resolve Masticore. I'm going to discard a Call of the Herd. Okay. And I'll draw. I'm going to shoot Meddling Mage.
Sure.
And I'll shoot Meddling Mage.
Mage down.
And I'll come in for 4.
I'll plow it.
Yep.
Trigger.
15. And pass you.
Untap. Draw. I'll replay Undiscovered. I'll swing for 7.
Ouch, I'm at 8.
Past you.
All right, draw. Play Wild Growth on Mountain.
Sure.
And flashback Call the Herd.
I'll counterspell. Trigger.
I am dead.
Good games.
That is 8 power coming right at me. Yep. Yep, quite good right there. Just, yeah. You were fast enough out of the gates.
Yeah, this deck is very good when it has like turn 1, turn 2 Dryad.
Yeah.
And it can't be answered immediately. Like against mono green, it feels kind of obnoxious.
Yeah, I mean, especially because my only big removal is Earthquake, so that gets out of Earthquake range pretty quickly.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I figured it was better like having the Earthquakes in because I was kind of debating about it. Obviously, we saw like the ceiling with Earthquake when it's doubling Meddling Mage, but I figured because what I took out the Stunted Growths. Those are just so slow in this matchup, and like you can actually dig out of it pretty easily with Gush.
Right.
So I figured those were same thing with like Creeping Mold. Those are just going to be way too slow.
Yeah, they're really expensive, although it's your only land destruction that hits Mox Diamond, which is kind of like killing 2 lands. But
yeah, so that's I did bring in 2 Naturalizes to be able to, of course, get Mox Diamond, get the webs. I never saw any ports over those 3 games. Like, are my ports even in the deck? And they are in the deck. That's just really weird that those came out. But yeah, I figured I wanted to go mostly aggro and not take out too much. So that was it, plus the mountain, which I'll find in a minute. Just those 6 and those 6 out. I thought about Phyrexian Furnace just as a one of, but I'm like, what am I cutting at that point? I mean, I guess I could, trim a Thermokarst or something,
right,
for it, but yeah, I don't have too much in this build.
This is what I did, which is like kind of random, but I was like, I probably want to trim a Mox Diamond because I don't want to discard too many lands.
Yeah.
And same with foil. I didn't know that. I didn't know how it was good in game 1, but because it closed the door. But it was like, I don't know that I'm gonna have the luxury of discarding my islands.
Yeah, and generally, like if you think about Legacy and other ones, you trim your Force of Wills in the fair matchups.
Right. Yeah.
So it makes perfect sense. To me, you don't want to go down on card advantage. You have that leg up on me anyway with the card advantage. So you want to maximize that. That makes sense.
Yeah, and then I just trimmed one Meddling Mage. I was like, and I after seeing that you had the 3 Earthquakes post board, I like thought about trimming a second one, but I decided it was just like it was so good naming Call of the Herd in that game
Yeah.
too that I decided to keep the 3.
Yep, it definitely saved your butt right there and helped you almost close the game out. But especially then in, it really was difficult for me game 3 because that was my play that turn. I was like, oh well, now I have to go off curve.
Yeah.
All right, well, Grow advances. Plenty of people, I'm sure, are going to be happy about that.
Yeah.
Let's go. I got to take a full black bordered deck pick of this at some point because I just finished up the Quakes in a
Oh
box.
yeah, I saw the picture. Yeah, I guess within the pre-modern era, it's only white border printings, right?
For for Earthquake, I don't think it was ever in a. I guess it was like in Portal, but so
Yeah,
you
it's
can
in
get like the Portal
Portal.
for the black bordered, but otherwise, yeah, if you want to do FBBs for 4th, there's no FBB 5th, so you can get. I don't believe the RFK art is, or I always mix that up. RKF art is available in black border.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm trying to. I feel like the Portal one's pretty cool too, but I don't remember.
Yeah, it's a good one from what I remember, but I think this is probably the best. Or just go with the OG. You can never go wrong with the alpha art.
Right. Yeah. I'm just like looking at the Earthquakes.
Well, congrats, man, on having another deck
Portal
go
actually
forward.
has the same art as the new ones. Actually, it's like the goblins falling into a trench.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll look for that one then.
All right. Well, cool. Thanks for the games, and
Yeah.
good luck in the rest of your rounds.
Absolutely. You too, man. We'll see you.
Bye.